Right, let's get into our top 10 greatest moments of all time. Neil, we have done some epic videos over the years. We've been very lucky.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I look at this list now and think, wow, we've done some pretty cool trips and done some amazing things on bikes, and it brings back some amazing memories. And I love the fact we can actually watch the videos and remind ourselves.
Yeah, now take a look at this one. This is Blake over at DarkFest, which is an incredible event in South Africa. And in this amazing compilation of what goes on at that event, he also took on some of the biggest jumps there, and they are massive, including a 100-foot gap.
I love the sort of vibes of this event, where sort of camaraderie of all the riders, they sort of take it one step at a time and they session the jumps. Because even for these guys, these are big, consequence jumps.
Yeah.
So they'll take it, sort of advise each other, hit a jump, tell each other how to do it, and that looks really cool. They all hang out and stay in the same house as well, and it just looks like a wicked contest to be at, where it's not like the best run, they just sort of session bits and have a really good time.
Yeah, it's an amazing event, and fair play to Blake for taking on some of that action.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be even the biggest jumps that Blake's ever ridden.
Yeah, huge.
This has got to be in there for me, not because I won it, but the dual slalom we did, it felt like just a great time. Martyn, you weren't there, but
no.
It was great for, during the pandemic, we didn't see much of each other at all. So to get everyone in the field and just have a really fun day, and I've done it in the past, and it just proves again that it's so simple. You just get a field, get some sticks there, and you ride around them, and it becomes fun. And there's a bit of ribbing. I know Steve Jones has got a lot of ribbing out of this, but it's really good fun watching your mates slide around and fall off a bit and have a really good time.
Yeah, I remember the weekend after, the day after the weekend where you'd done this race, and everyone was on the Zoom call on the next day. Everyone was buzzing, and I was kind of like drunk on the atmosphere of just the talking about it. It was such a cool looking event, and like you say, it's great to just get out riding with your mates, and it's a really simple idea. If you've got a group of you.
Some of these videos we're going to go into, we went to Patagonia, we went halfway around the world, and this one we just went to a field and we had one of the best days ever.
Yeah, it was great. But did Steve cheat, or didn't he cheat?
He did cheat, yes.
This one was a no-brainer for me. It was my comeback after my spinal cord injury, and it was a great chance to prove that I could still ride mountain bikes. So it was something of an emotional roller coaster, Neil.
Tell you what, behind the scenes, you kept it very secret. I didn't know about this, and this was a big video in the early days of GMBN where it was our first massive video that went over 1 million.
Yeah.
And it was obviously a big moment for you, but a brilliant moment in the history of GMBN. And I, like I said before, I love it sat there on the channel. So if someone discovers GMBN first time, they could watch that and see something that we think, that's old history now, but it's still a really cool video.
It was great. And the reason we kept it secret is that we didn't know if it was going to work.
Is that right? I didn't know
Pretty much. We were pretty unsure from the moment we pushed me off the top of the mountain. Yeah. We were like, it seems like it's working. Quick, chase him. And that's the video.
And you can see some of the comments in there from people, just what it meant to a lot of people as well watching it. So it's great to have it.
It was great time. See if you can see how scared the other riders are just by looking at their faces. Is Martyn going to fall off?
Yeah.
Neil, I've been able to go on some great rides, but you seem to go to a lot of nice places.
Well, this was definitely bucket list. This is a Patagonia epic ride. Sometimes I think we are slightly guilty of making videos or trips look more fun than they are. I mean, most of them are really good fun, but sometimes this is not the case. This one was brilliant. Me and Blake, really good mates, having a brilliant time we had Ben and Tom, who were the filmers there, and we all just had a brilliant time with Gabbo. showing us around, drinking beautiful wine, having beautiful food, riding around Patagonia, and it sounds good, it looks good, it was amazing, and it's one that I'll never forget.
Sounds look good. Man, I can't believe it. You can't admit that sort of stuff on a YouTube video, that you're just having as much fun as it looks. We're all supposed to think that it was harder work than that.
I think, you know, there were long days, don't get me wrong, but I don't remember them being hard work. I remember it being a brilliant time.
Yeah, absolutely incredible footage. So you had a great time on that one, Neil, but what about some videos you're not so proud of? There's got to be some in the GMBN list that me or you have done that we'd rather no one had seen.
Well, we've done some acting, haven't we?
Yeah, that might be where my one, I'm not proud of it, because I had an amazingly fun day filming it, but the road bike nightmare video, I have to admit, I wrote the script for it. It was all my idea, and it's dreadful. But it's dreadfully funny.
Exactly.
So if you really want to giggle, take a look at this.
Hello mate, how you doing? Want to borrow my razor?
Oh, God. Horrible. What about you, Neil? There's got to be one that you're not so proud of.
Well, I'm not proud of it. It's our fat bike's fun. It was me looking a bit stupid riding a fat bike, and that's about it. But actually, it was really good fun. And it was the first time I ever rode a fat bike, because I was definitely one of those snobby mountain bikers, like, stupid thing. And I got it. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to admit I like this.
Serves you right. Serves you right. Let's take a look at Neil looking stupid on a fat bike. That is a very bushy beard, Neil.
Wow, it's not real.
It's a very bushy beard. Right, back to some videos I think we really are proud of. What about Blake making his way down the Mega on a hardtail?
He's done a few things which I think have been really stupid ideas. I've raced the Mega, and I remember him going thinking, this is going to be very hard for you. And I'm not sure you'd even be able to do it, because I think your bike will explode. And actually, it was very hard, but he did do it. And it was obviously very, hard work for him. But it's one of those high water marks for Blake, where he really pushes himself to the limits and tries something. He's very good, one of those people that will say yes to anything, and he'll just try it. And I think you see that in the video that really pushed him to his limit as well. Yeah,
no, I think everyone at GMBN was very proud of Bing Bong that day. And if you watch as he comes over the finish line, there's a little cry.
I think that was because whoever's filming messed it up and he had to go back and do it again.
Talking about Blake saying yes to really stupid ideas, what about riding the random tandem with me at Whistler, but not only riding at Whistler, which is a pretty it's a pretty big decision to ride that place, but to ride A-line.
It's quite a bold idea, just to take the tandem apart, put it in a bike bag and fly it to Whistler in the first place.
Yeah, it's a stupid idea, but to ride down A-line, I didn't think this was going to work, and I kind of said yes to it because I didn't think it would work. I thought we're going to get there and we wouldn't be able to do it. But we did one run down there and it went so well, and we were like, oh my God, we can race. This is going to be incredible. But the difference is we rode down that hill relaxed. Oh, yeah. In a race, you know this, Neil, you tense up a bit.
You do.
And it made all the difference.
Jumping the tandem is not recommended. Riding A-line, which is the trail with the most jumps in the world, something crazy. It's definitely pushing it to the limit. And you see it, it's kind of, the tandem, it's all right until it goes wrong. When it goes wrong, you don't know how to fix it going wrong.
You can't fix it.
And you can see on that jump, it's like, oh yeah, it's going wrong.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought halfway through the jump. This is going wrong.
Yeah, I think you still look at that now. I think they're so lucky to ride out of that.
Yeah, no, it was pure luck, no skill, and I still think it was Blake's fault. Have a quick look. Is he pushing
for letting you do it?
Yeah.
That's it. All right, go a little bit left, a little bit left, a little bit left. No brakes off this, no brakes.
Oh my God!
No brakes, go straight. That's it.
Wow.
Right, brake.
Another great video from Blake was his 9 nights where he became an athlete again, proper for a weekend, went and did a freeride competition.
Yeah, he did. And what I have noticed from these free ride contests, and you can definitely tell at this event, is basically it's just a great big party.
Yeah. You can see that at the end of the video when they are all drinking copious amounts of alcohol.
Blake was and is very proud of this video because he managed to get the GoPro Photo Award at the end.
Did.
Which doesn't sound like that big a deal, but to Blake, I think it really meant an awful lot. And it kind of, I think he really wanted to really perform in front of all of his peers there, and he did a really great job. And it was quite a real reaction.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've been in that circumstance where you were a GMBN presenter and you were an athlete and not anymore. Now you're thrown back into it. You're like, oh, I better try and be an athlete again. I want people to think I'm stupid. And he did really well. And that video's on 500,000 views as well. So it's a really good video.
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching. And he's got some sick skills on these jumps. Okay, let's end with a real epic. This one is your Icelandic adventure with Cy Richardson. Neil,
brilliant.
this looked amazing.
It was. I sort of blagged myself onto this, really. It was a GCN shoot, and I rode the mountain bike. I rode the Moots mountain bike. And it was, Iceland is an amazing place. I'd never been there before, so we had a brilliant guide, showed us around, and we sort of rode through these places. At one point, we were riding through underneath the lava of Hekla, which is the most active volcano on Iceland.
Sounds like a bad idea.
And it had gone off. What did they do? Volcanoes don't go off. They erupt. Like, it erupted 30 years before and 15 years, and it was like, oh, this is due, or it was overdue. I mean, there's no one else there, and we were riding around thinking, I want to get out of it, kind of, but this is amazing. We stayed in this hut overnight, had some great food, and just camped out in this hut, which is a beautiful place. And also, our guide, I think it was Andy was his name, he woke up in the middle of the night and the northern lights were going off, but we were so tired, he didn't wake us up.
That's so incredible.
In the morning, I was like, oh no, I was actually really tired. I'm glad you didn't.
I think this is one of those amazing videos, and this is why I love this video, is you watch it from start to finish, you really get a great idea of the trip you went on, and it almost feels like, after a bit of time's gone past, it feels like a memory of a trip you did.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I really felt like, is that a memory of mine, or did I watch Neil and Cy do that?
Also for me, it's the movies. I've seen loads, like Prometheus and all those things. You think, when you're riding through it, like, I've seen this place.
I've been here. Yeah, I've been here.
It's an amazing place.
It's a great video, and I guess it's a great example of some of the amazing places we've got to go for our GMBN videos and some of the cool things we get to do here. What would you like to see us do next, and what was your favourite GMBN video so far in our little journey here on this channel? Let us know in the comment sections down below.
Hit that subscribe button as well if you're keen for watching some more of these epic adventures.
Absolutely. But until next time, it's goodbye from us.
Yeah. See you later.